Hello and welcome to That's Pretty Crafty. I had to think for a second, what am I? We're trying something different with the sound today. And we're going to see how it works. But DB, can you try talking?
Sure.
It's working on this end. Well, the thingy's moving.
Hi. Yeah, it looks like it sounds fine.
Okay, cool. Because we have a special guest. It's Danny's mom. Ouch.
I cannot keep this.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I mostly wanted to make sure that your sound was going to come through, because what I've done is I've unplugged my headphones so that we can both hear you through the Zoom call. But if I kept the Zoom audio turned on, then they'd have duplicates of you echoing, and it would be a lot. And
that's fair. No one wants to hear duplicates of me.
I mean, I don't mind, but it would get weird, is what it would be.
She's quiet as her usual. Isn't it better? You just shoved the mic in my face.
Look, we have friends in chat. We have Tanya and E. Hello. So glad to have everyone. It's been...
Yeah, Danny's mom is kind of quiet.
Wait for it.
So, hi! It's been like
Hello.
more than a month since you've been on this show.
It has been, and I apologize. Life
It's okay.
do be lifing.
Life does the life thing, and that's okay.
Yeah, it's been a lot. Yeah, lots been going on.
Yeah. We talked about cryptids last time with Greg.
Yep.
Oh, and our
Foul
favorite
mouth Greg.
our one of our favorite shops from Pearl's Yarn Emporium has released a cryptid tarot deck, a cryptids crafting tarot deck. It's on their website for $30.
Send me link, please.
It's pearlsyarn.com. I'm gonna turn everyone way up.
Is this better? I'm sorry.
Let me find.
My microphone is all the way up, so I don't know if it's on your side, Danny.
Yeah, I've just bumped you up a little bit. And again, part of it is because I'm trying to get you...
Make sure I don't echo.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The last episode, that was the one that was so educational, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Greg taught us lots of things.
Educational? What did Greg do?
He just had lots of knowledge about cryptids, and then we Googled a lot and read a lot of Wikipedia articles.
Stuff that I had no clue about. Of course, I can't repeat any of it now, but it was educational that night.
Pearl's Yarn. Oh, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, and I believe it's pearlsyarn.com, and just go to their shop, and it is the Cryptids Crafting Tarot. And it's really cute looking. And if anyone remembers the bag that we had as a giveaway on Crits and Knits that had like the Bigfoot with the big long scarf and the Nessie knitting, it's that sort of illustrations. So it's very cute.
Oh my god. Their website feels very like early 2000s. I just made this in the best way. Not in like a bad way. I'm going to drop their link in our chat.
Yes, please do.
Everybody has it. Am I gonna get timed out by the...
You shouldn't.
I shouldn't.
And speaking of dropping links, I am also going to drop one more link. And the link that I just dropped is for the pattern that we're doing today.
Oh my god.
Yes, they are in Asheville, and they are okay. I've been following them. They are publishing their newsletter. They actually have running water today.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
But they're using their store as sort of a gathering place for people, and making sure that everyone knows that they can just come in. They've got Wi-Fi, so you can connect, you can sit and relax for a little bit, do a little bit of self-care, because there's a lot going on there. So,
Are they still isolated?
they are still, I don't know if there is highway in and out of the city yet. But it was big road issues. But Pearl, the folks at Pearls are doing okay. And they are reaching out and being a great source for their community. And
love that.
they have pointed out that they are still taking online orders. And so if you want to help them out at all, if you need yarn, you can order through them. They've got some great stuff.
Where the heck is this tarot deck?
Maybe search for Cryptids Crafting. I know I got to it through a link on their newsletter.
Give me just a second.
But yes, we are crafting today. We have an actual plan for a themed craft.
Plan? What?
But
We don't
that's
have
getting
plans
ahead
here.
of ourselves, because what have you been crafting in the
have
month and a half since I've seen you on this show?
I have started an apron
Oh,
for a Ren Fair costume I'm making.
nice.
I don't have it with me because
That's
I
fine.
had been traveling and I shoved it into a bag. So I have that I'm working on. Let's see, and I'm still trying to make more kobolds.
Yes,
But I don't even have the second one done yet because
That's okay. Life.
I don't like it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The belly isn't on there the way I need it to be, and I'm just like,
Ah,
I can either take it off, but that's a waste of yarn, or I could just deal with it and give it to somebody else so I never have to look at it again.
that is an option.
And that's probably what's gonna happen, but I gotta finish it first.
Okay.
But mostly I've just been reading.
That's a fun
That's
thing
good.
to do too.
What 100 projects have you gotten done, Danny?
I haven't finished many. I'm almost done. These look terrible in this. These are unblocked lace socks, so that's why they look all weird and bunchy. But
They look like elephant trunks.
yeah, they're kind of weird looking. But let's see if I can stretch. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty lacy sock, but it's unblocked, so it looks like cat barf, because that's what unblocked lace looks like. But these are almost done. I'm on the toe now, so I've just started the toe
Okay.
decreases. So this is the cuff, and it's a
So you
different
knit
heel than
from
usual.
cuff to toe.
For this pair, yes, because I'm following a pattern. These are the Deep Magic Socks by Lisa K. Ross, also known as Paper
Oh.
Daisy Knits. And it's part of her second Socks of Narnia series. And I started these last Socktober. And, well, I started the set last Socktober, and I've done 2 of them. This is the 3rd, and then once these are done, I'm going to do the 4th, because I want to finish up this series. But I've also I cast on for the first 2 that were released for this year, her, Socks of Skywalker is this year's series. And so I've cast on Rebel Hero and Force Awakened, and Dark Jedi just came out yesterday. But I think I want to use the leftover yarn from these socks for the contrast color, so I've got to finish these socks before I can start those. But
Fair enough.
it's Socktober, and so I let myself cast on all the socks I want. The only limit is I can't buy any new needles. So I
Oh.
can cast on socks until I run out of sock needles.
That's fair.
But I added it up, and I can cast on 20-something pairs of socks. So I have a lot of sock needles.
You do?
What makes sock needles different from other needles, Danny?
Oh, just their US size 1. That's the size that I use for socks.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I can also, if I'm using sport weight yarn to make slightly thicker socks, I can use US 2s. So if I need to, I can go up a needle size and yarn size and make
Cast
more.
on more.
Yeah. But it's October, so I'm allowed.
You're allowed anytime you want,
But
Danny.
I know,
I'm not
but-
going to stop you.
Look, there are arbitrary rules of knitting that each knitter makes for themselves, and that is my arbitrary rule of knitting.
Have I made any arbitrary knitting things? I don't think I have. Other than the fact I will not knit socks. You got me into knitting. I will not knit socks.
Yet.
It's not going to happen.
Sounds like a challenge.
Oh my gosh, no, Danny, stop.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up getting a circular sock machine, and I'm gonna show it to you, and you're gonna think it's the coolest thing ever, and I'm gonna convince you to get one of those too, and then you'll just knit sock tubes.
And then what? To like sew the toes together, or
Well, there are ways to do the heels and toes on the machine. Or you can just mail your tubes to me and I'll knit heels and toes for you. Just mail me your tubes and I'll finish them for you. I'll make them into socks.
Yes, I am on the correct mic, but let me make sure.
Yeah, it's we're being weird with the audio here.
Yeah.
Let's try unmuting the Zoom. And now DB can talk.
Hello?
Oh, why is that not working?
Don't know.
Why is that not working? Did I switch things?
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, I did switch things.
oops.
One moment while I do some audio shenanigans. There we go. Okay, now DB can talk and let's see.
Is this better?
Or is she weirdly duplicated and equi?
I don't want to turn on the volume, but I can if needed.
Oh, that is better.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Okay. well,
Danny
then
was just
let's
trying
leave
to
it at that.
silence me.
I was not trying to silence you. I was just trying to not
Don't
have
lie,
you
we know.
duplicate. Okay.
We don't
Well,
want two of you.
apparently my computer is smarter than I thought it was, so good for
Wow.
it.
It happens. Like, I'm not super worried.
Okay. Well, what have you been reading? Because you said you were reading.
Yes. So I read the Song of Achilles.
Ooh.
Yes.
Is it good?
It's about Achilles and Patroclus.
Okay. Yep.
When they were, growing up and everything, and the Trojan War and their death and all that jazz. It's real sad.
Oh.
But if you know the story, you're like, ah, yes, Achilles dies. Like,
Okay.
if you
yeah,
know
I mean,
Greek stuff, it's a very good book, very well written.
good.
And then I read Kept in the Dark. Don't recommend.
Okay.
Spicy dark romance.
Okay.
But it got real weird towards the end, and I was like, this is not what I signed up for. Are you into Epic the musical at all? A little bit, yes. It is gay. And then I've started reading Guarded Treasure, which is a the Mummy movie, the 1999 version of the Mummy movie is supposed to be based on that kind of thing.
Okay.
So far that's very good. It does weird things with perspective though that I'm not a fan of, where the two main characters written in third person, but you jump back and forth between what they're thinking, and I'm like, I don't like that.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's written by an indie author, so I'm not super harsh about it or anything, but
Right.
it's good so far. I'm 50 some odd pages in.
Well, good. Okay.
Yep. What else? I don't know if I've read anything else. Where's my phone? I gotta look at my Goodreads.
What have you been reading, Mom? Well, DB's looking.
Well, I'm reading an ebook on my iPad, and it's called Collide, and it's the story of two people whose lives keep intersecting, but they don't really know each other.
Okay.
Starts out that she's in a car accident with her mom, and this young man is the first one on the scene, and he sends his sister to call 911, and he stays with the girl and gives her his jacket, and then they never see each other again. And then later on, he's skiing in the mountains, and he has an accident, and this girl comes and talks to him and keeps him calm until the medics arrive and take him away. And she doesn't see his face because he still has his ski mask on, and he doesn't really notice much about her except for her voice and her hair. and then they never see each other. Ends up that they come from, their towns are right next to each other. They went to the same college. They went to the same medical school. They were both in the same restaurant at the same night. Anyhow, they have finally connected with each other and become friends, but they still don't know who the other one is. And it's told from his side and her side. So it's another one of those back and forth.
Yeah.
But it's not too hard to follow.
Yeah.
So yeah, and where I am now, they've just discovered that he's the guy who came to the accident and she's the girl who held his hand on the mountain.
Oh, wow.
And it's kind of neat.
Cool.
It's hard to say where they're going to go from here because each of them has so much emotional baggage from other stuff that's happened in their lives. But it's interesting. I hope it's a happy ending because I don't like not happy endings.
That's fair, yeah. The other book I read was Such Sharp Teeth, which is a werewolf novel. But
Okay.
it's not like it's more about like almost like feminine rage kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And she just also happens to get bit by a werewolf, so it's
Okay.
like this whole thing. It was really good. I'll probably read another one by that author. Can't believe I forgot that one. I literally just finished it. Danny's mom, you have a question in the chat. Have you ever seen the movie Same Time Next Year?
Yes, I have several times. I quite enjoyed it.
I love that. Danny, what are you reading?
Well, I've read a couple of things. Only a few of them are going to get talked about because,
Because your mom's here. I'll talk about
I could disappear for a minute or two.
So I read one called Promise Me This by Hannah Bird. And the summary is, in Ireland, a lost love surfaces after a decade, leading Leona and Callum on a journey to keep promises and mend past wounds, testing if love endures. And it sounds kind of schmaltzy, but it wasn't. It made me cry, so it got a lot of stars. Because a lot of books don't do that. Books don't make me cry very often. Movies sometimes, TV shows, but books not a lot.
Do you like to cry in your books?
Not usually, but
okay.
But this was like a good. It wasn't. Yeah, it was weird, but I really liked it. But it deals with a whole bunch of like deep stuff and secrets that were kept, and it starts with her. The two of them are in university. She's going back for the summer because her student visa, whatever, and promises she'll be back and then never comes back. And there's a lot of baggage there. There's a lot of stuff that he doesn't know about. They've both been married in the meantime. Well, he hasn't been married, but he has a kid.
Mm.
And it's a whole thing. But
what was the movie that you tried to get me to watch and I started watching it and I went, I have a bad feeling about all of this.
oh gosh, it could have been so many things.
Once.
Oh, once, yes.
Yeah, because I was like,
it wasn't.
I was like,
there was no bad feeling to have. But you were just
I
paranoid
was
about it.
so paranoid that someone was gonna die, and I was like, I can't handle this right now.
No,
And I know you said that it wasn't gonna happen, but my brain went, everything that's happening goes, someone's dead.
Yeah. I also I've been reading the Virtue Shifters series that Ren recommended.
Okay.
And it's about a small town where a whole bunch of people are shapeshifters and turn into different animals.
As one does.
And this one was called Sealed with a Kiss because, of course, the guy turns into a seal. The titles are incredibly punny. They're romantic comedies. They're funny. They're cute. This one, the female lead works at a funnel cake booth at the fair. And it's very cute. And yeah, it was cute and I enjoyed it. And I just started reading Servant of the Blood. It's a series. I've only got the first book. It's by K.N. Bannett, but I've had good luck with their stuff before. But it is about Everly, who works for a bunch of vampires. Because her family's been working for vampires for generations.
As one does.
You know.
Obviously.
Yeah. It does not start off well, the book.
Usually vampire books don't.
No.
I just
No, they have a tendency to eat people.
What?
What?
Really?
Vampires?
No.
Oh,
Speaking of vampires,
no. Yes.
I just watched the new Salem's Lot that's on Max. So
Okay.
Salem's Lot is a Stephen King book. They've done 3 adaptations of this book. 3 of them.
Wow.
Mom and I have seen all 3 of them. Mom has read the book and she went, she was like, it scared the living dickens out of me. That
wow.
adaptation.
Oh.
They made the vampires actually scary. Like it's such a good adaptation that I was like, I kind of want to watch it again.
Okay.
But it was so good.
Alright.
The last 2 that they had done, there was one in the I think the 70s,
Mhm.
and then in 2004 they remade it as a mini series with Rob Lowe. And I think what really made this mini series not as good is the fact that they tried to base it in modern times.
Gotcha.
And with the new remake, they went, oh no, it's back in the 70s, 80s time frame. And I went, great.
That
'Cause
works better.
when the book was written, so it makes a little more sense with some
Yeah.
of the references. And Rob Lowe. Yes, and Rob Lowe.
Well, you know what? Salem could be a nice little segue into what we're talking about tonight.
It's true.
Way to go.
What are we talking about tonight,
We
Danny?
are talking about the classic Halloween movie, Hocus Pocus, and we can call it classic because it's old now.
It is. They've had.
What's that finger for?
I don't like you saying that because it's 2 years younger than I am.
You're classic, DB.
There you go.
Thanks, Danny. I
Look.
don't like it.
You're classic. I'm ancient. It's fine.
Okay, let's just stop now.
Love you.
We went to the fair, and we were sure that we could get the guessing lady to be wrong about my age. We were positive. Well, she was wrong, but she made me 9 years older than I am.
Oh, shit.
I was
Yeah.
not impressed.
No. That's probably why she wasn't letting the people that know the person look at the little piece of paper. She didn't let Dad see. But I was standing further away, being sneaky.
And I couldn't tell anything by your face, except that your eyes got a little wider.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's fine. It's fine.
No.
Never going back to that fair. Nope. No.
You'll go back next time.
Not to her.
Well, yeah, not her. No.
I'd have better luck at one of the games.
Yeah. One of the
Sorry.
girls I work with won 3 goldfish. And she's like, what do I do with them? I thought they were going to be dead by the time I got home. And now they're living in a bowl and I have to feed them? Yes.
Why did she play that game?
Because she was trying to be the cool mom and let her kids play whatever they wanted.
She done goofed.
Yep.
I remember walking by that game, and
Oh, yeah.
and all the prizes are
Fish.
fish
In bags.
In bags, yeah.
Yeah. She's like, I didn't think they'd live to get home, but they're still alive. Yeah, goldfish are hardy.
Oh yeah.
And apparently the fair
Yeah.
ones are even hardier. I don't know what they feed them, but
Bred to be hardy.
They have to be,
yeah.
or they'll just be dead fish in bowls.
Yep. But yes, we're talking about Hocus Pocus with Bette Midler and Kathy Najimy and Sarah Jessica Parker and Amaka
My favorite man ever, Doug Jones.
Who is
Billy Butcher.
ah
I love him.
nice.
He usually plays like a creature in movies, so
Okay.
he's usually prosthetic up like hardcore. So not surprising he plays a zombie in Hocus Pocus.
Yep.
And he plays a zombie in the second Hocus Pocus. So like
Yep.
whole
There's only
thing.
2 of them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
For now.
Well, it took a long time for the second one to come out, and hopefully they won't
Literally just announced.
rush enough. What?
Yeah, I just saw something for Hocus Pocus 3.
Disney, get some original
know.
ideas. Stop just redoing your stuff that worked.
Contorting skinny spooky character Doug Jones. Yes, Doug Jones. No, yes.
Yeah,
It
Disney.
might it could have been a lie. There's a lot of things going around like they're remaking The Labyrinth. I will not stand that. Yeah, I agree. The second one was not good.
Said the
But-
only remake that I will put up with is Princess Bride, and only if Fred Savage plays the grandfather.
Oh my goodness, that would be just strange.
Well, because it's the grandfather reading the story, so it can be different because it's what the new kid is imagining.
Okay.
So
yeah.
it lends itself to being remade every 40 years or so,
Fair enough.
right?
Yeah.
But no. But we're making things.
What are we
We're
making,
crocheting,
Danny?
and I did drop the pattern in the chat earlier. It is on sale right now on Etsy for half price. You can get it for $4 US, and the pattern is called Cauldron Coaster Set, or Bubbling Cauldron Coaster Set. And so I made the cauldron already.
Oh my god, that's huge.
I mean, I also have tiny hands, so here.
Danny, I also
Dr.
have
Pepper for
tiny
scale.
hands. I mean, it's still pretty big.
But this is the cauldron that will hold your coasters,
How many coasters does it hold? I thought they only
like
held
3 to
one.
4.
Oh, okay.
And they're pretty big coasters.
Mom started on a coaster. But the idea
so
is that you
good.
fold it up and you put it in, and when you have 3 or 4 of them,
They bubble over.
they'll sort of fit around because there's a lot of extra space. But you fold them up so that you can have a bubbling cauldron full of coasters. And it's a cute little Halloween decoration, and
Honestly, I'm very excited for this because this is something that I wanted to make, but I can't crochet to save my life. So here we are.
yeah. Ooh, and I don't know if you have any of the mini cauldrons left over from last year or the year before. I have like 3 mini cauldrons, like plastic ones. So if you don't feel like crocheting the cauldron, you can just crochet the bubblies, the coasters, and put them into the cauldron.
Those cauldrons act as yarn bowls for me.
Nice. Okay.
I'm a spooky bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry, Danny's mom.
But I mean, you can, for a month out of the year, steal one from its yarn bowl duties and
Sure.
repurpose it.
If it wasn't packed full, if each of them were not packed full like a project in a cauldron.
I love it. But yeah, we're gonna crochet while we're talking about the movie.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna try.
Do you want to get me the other yarn so I can try the magic circle?
Oh, I put it away upstairs.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have
Yeah.
spooky green yarn.
Okay.
I don't even know if I have the
Two-tone
right
green,
weight
that's
for
fine.
this, but here we are.
Okay. So I heard, DB, that you don't like magic loops or magic circles.
Magic loop and magic
Don't-
circle are 2 different things.
I
Yeah.
cannot do a magic circle. So here we go.
Okay, here we go. What are we doing?
We're gonna tutorial our way through the magic circle.
Okay.
Okay, so you got your yarn. You're gonna lay it
Sure.
over 2 fingers.
Oh god. Okay, hold on. Lay it over 2 fingers.
Yep. So you've got the end and then the working yarn. And the working yarn is going to cross over. You're just going to loop it a second time. So you're making an X.
Okay, so that needs to go on the other side. Okay.
And then, so on your other side, you've got the working yarn and the single bit. And you're going to stick
Yes.
your hook between your fingers under
Hold on.
I drop everything.
Okay, so where does crosses over there and then
Yep.
goes that way?
Yep.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
And then yeah, your yarn, your needle, your hook goes under the first and pulls the second.
Okay.
And then I sort of drop everything and gently grab my working yarn and pull it through the loop.
Pull it down.
What?
Hold on, let's try again.
Yeah.
I got the thing crossed over. Gonna grab through. So now you've got like a loop pulled up.
Give me just a second. So, okay. Push
Put
in.
your fingers together.
Pull through.
Yeah.
Budge. This is
Keep them together
so fun for me.
So
Okay.
this one goes under.
and pull that. And now your working yarn,
It's the long one.
the long one,
Yeah.
you want to loop that. I have to drop everything so that drop everything. Let go of everything on your fingers. Now grab the yarn, the long one. Yep.
Okay.
And loop it over.
From the back.
Yep.
Okay.
And pull it through.
Okay, I think I did
And now
that.
tighten everything up. Just pull. Don't pull too hard. You want to.
What am I
tighten.
pulling?
Like this.
You're pulling the long attached bit.
Okay.
So now you've got
Okay.
a weird chain
Circle.
sort of stitch and a circle.
Okay.
And then you're going to work over the two pieces together.
Over these two?
Okay.
No, which two?
Hold on. Hold your working yarn out of the way.
Okay.
You're going to work over top of these two. So when you go to make your next loop, you're going to go through the circle, catch your yarn.
Through the circle, catch this yarn?
Yep.
Sure.
And pull it through. And if you yarn over and pull through, that's just a single crochet.
Yarn over what?
Yarn over.
This one?
Yeah. You're working yarn. Yep.
I don't know if I'm doing this right.
And then
And
pull
pull
it
through.
through everything.
There you've made a single crochet.
Oh god.
Okay. Sure.
Except this pattern calls for a half double, but you can do just a single and it's fine.
What the heck does that mean?
For now, just do it as singles all the way around. It'll be fine.
And now just
Go through the you're gonna go through the circle to treat that as your stitch below
God.
undo
and do
singles.
single pull through. Yep.
And how many?
Well, this
Oh.
is where you follow the pattern, and I'm not gonna
Oh, okay.
say it out loud because we don't want to give away pattern secret sauce.
So that's
Oh
you've done
no,
two-
I think I messed it up.
Oh.
Oh no, it all went wrong.
Oh no!
Shit. I don't know what I did, Danny.
Let's see how can I word things in different ways.
I'm gonna start over. I think I got it, but I think I forgot to pick up the tail with it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you want to make sure you're going over both strands.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to let you like pull it tight at the end.
Listen. Okay. Drop it, and then you yarn over and pull through.
Yep.
And then you go into both.
Yeah, under, wrap around, bring it back through.
Both of them, right?
Yeah,
Shit.
back under both.
Oh my lord.
no. Stop.
Okay. There.
Okay, so am I going through both of those?
Yeah, go over
Yeah,
both of them.
okay.
Yeah, all the way around because that captures it and will let you pull it tight after.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no!
I'm with you, DB.
Oh no. I think I'm understanding. I don't know. I just work here. Danny tells me to watch a thing, show up, and do the craft. And Sometimes I do the craft. Sometimes I go, Daddy, I couldn't do the craft.
And then you become lore keeper.
Lore keeper Deebles.
But yeah, no, E is right. Once you get the hang of Magic Loop, you're gonna like it. It's just a really nice way to start. It's just a little awkward to get
The
started.
problem is the last time I crocheted, my hand hurt for 3 days straight.
Oh.
So that's what I'm more worried about than, Magic Loop stuff. I don't know if I did that. Oh, I think I done goofed it again. Son of a gun.
Well, while you guys are working real hard,
Sobbing into our yarn.
it is way better than single crochet 6 into a single loop and join. That's
I should be reading the pattern, shouldn't I? Because I am not. I'm just working around this.
Are you counting how many you've done?
Hell no, I'm not, Danny. Have you met me? Counting. What's wrong with you?
So then I just pull on this.
I will restart. I just wanted to get the feel.
Okay. But yeah, it's just you do it, and then when you're done, you pull the center and make a nice little tight things. Tanya is very right. I thought I knew how to count until I learned to crochet. Turns out counting is hard.
How many times I started over?
Oh, I'm right there with you. Okay, so what does HDC stand for?
That is a half double crochet.
Okay, great.
So what you can do for this first round is you can just do the single crochets around.
Do I do 12 of those then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grand. You might have better luck with a YouTube video when you can really see. I've tried.
Oh.
Remember, Danny, you and I have tried to do crochet before, and Magic Loop or Magic Circle, whatever the fuck this is called. Sorry, Danny's mom. Really makes me go, what?
Yeah.
What?
You know, if we keep this up, you might not be the only one using that language.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna get Danny's mom to curse with me.
Yep,
Hooray.
yep.
Okay, so this gets pulled through there, and then I start, and that one does not count as one, correct?
Right, that very first one does not count.
Okay.
That is just
Great,
your
so now
establishing
one.
stitch. It's a good thing that we don't have Greg around today.
I would absolutely fight that man.
He does like telling us all the numbers he knows. It is maybe going to be a problem that all three of us are trying to count.
You think?
It's fine. It's fine. There's so much concentration here. We're going to be a really boring stream this time, just all the counting and looking. It'll be fine. So, yeah, I watched Hocus Pocus. I didn't watch it today, but I watched it a couple weeks ago because, a holiday season. It was either that or Hallmark Christmas movies, and I decided Halloween stuff first.
Thank you.
And Hallmark's Halloween options are
Not a lot of them.
not a lot and kind of weird. So Hocus Pocus felt appropriate. And I've been watching that since I was
High school.
little. Well, it came out in what, 94?
No.
89?
Not the 80s.
I didn't think so.
Danny, you made me lose count.
I'm sorry.
And I'm pretty sure I was close to the end.
Well, what you can do is you can look at the top of, like, the ridge that has the V's and count how many V's you have at the top. Or not. You can make faces and yell at me. And just do it again. You're just going to get lots of practice doing the magic circle, is what it is.
It's not on Netflix. It is not. It's
No.
on Disney Plus.
Yeah. It is unfortunate. But the mouse owns what the mouse owns and is very...
Stingy.
Yes.
I'll say it.
Yes.
You guys don't like the mouse?
There's a lot with the mouse.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's not a happy face.
Did you stop counting again?
No, I done goofed it and it fell off.
Oh.
God damn it. This is why I didn't pick up crochet, Danny.
Well, the nice thing about crochet, though, is, like, when you want to stop, you just make a big loop and you just put the whole thing down, so you don't have to worry about needles or stopping at the end of a row. I'm trying.
As if you think I stop at the end of rows. What's wrong with you? I just live with my mistakes.
And nobody knows it but you.
Yeah,
Oh, no, she tells us all.
It's true, I do. I'm like,
That's your
son of a
problem.
bitch.
Not the mistake.
Yeah, just tell everybody about it. Look at this mistake I made.
Ah, that's fine. It's fine.
Like the never-ending scarf that finally ended because D-Bowles was like, heck no. Okay.
Yep. Is that a skeleton pillow behind you?
Yes.
I love
Oh,
it.
fun.
I got that for my birthday. There's a lot of
Nice.
things in my office right now that are very new because of my birthday.
Yay! We do love a good birthday setup. I have a new necklace because of mine. It's a amethyst with milky quartz. Pretty excited about it. But I've been wearing it under my shirt today because it doesn't go with... It interrupts the happy Halloween that you can't see because it's down below the desk, but that's fine. But yeah, I remember watching Hocus Pocus when we... Oh, good grief, Tanya, that can't be right. Okay, we're just withering up and dying of old age over here. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine.
No way.
She's like 10. She's 10 and you cannot tell me otherwise. Nope.
No.
Nope.
Can y'all stop throwing out numbers?
Shit, sorry. I was doing so well.
I hope I'm actually on 10 here.
Who needs Greg when we have each other?
Each other, yeah.
Not Danny going, well, words and numbers and things. Okay, I have 12. What do now?
Now you're going to slip stitch into the first stitch of your round. DP makes faces. So you know the little V's at the top?
Sure. How do I make this more rounded and not just a giant hole in there, Danny?
Oh, take your loose end and just gently tug.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm now gonna what?
Now you're going to slip stitch. So, like when you're done, the two ends don't connect. The side that you're not in, you're going to go in through the V like you would to stitch under it. Put your yarn over.
Maybe I will. Maybe. Oh my god, I had to pick like the slipperiest frickin' yarn ever.
It'll be okay.
Crying angrily. Okay, hold up. Come out. Okay, so the first V.
Yep, the very first V you see. put your yarn over your hook and pull it through,
Okay.
and then pull it straight through the one that's already on your needle. So you're not making a new stitch. You're just slipping it through.
Okay. Grand. Now, how many times do I do this?
Just once for this pattern.
Okay.
Just once, and then you're going to do a yarn over and make a single stitch.
I'm gonna what now?
A yarn over in crochet is just where you put the yarn over your hook and pull it through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that. Did the thing. Great. And now I'm supposed to HDC 2 into each stitch.
Okay, so that's 2 half double crochets. And so to do a half double crochet, it's really easy. So you know how to do a single crochet, right? Where you put,
I guess so.
it's where you put the yarn, your hook through, and put the yarn over, pull it through, and then put the yarn over and pull it through.
Okay.
So half double crochet is just one extra step. Before you put the hook through the stitch, you're going to put the yarn over and then put the yarn through the stitch and yarn over and pull through. So you've got 3 loops on your needle.
Okay. Okay, I have 3 loops.
And then you'll put your yarn over and pull it through all 3 at once.
Oh my lord.
And that's your
Can I
half
do
double
this
crochet.
12 times?
Hi, Greg. You missed us.
Get out of here! Get out of here, Greg! How dare you! No! No, no!
He hasn't said any numbers yet. It's
Buddy,
fine.
I love you. I love you. We had a great conversation today, but I can't have you in the chat right now.
I promise I won't read any of the numbers that he knows. I promise. I may have accidentally said some words and some numbers.
Sorry. Fuck you. Sorry. Danny's mom, specifically, always.
DV, just don't look at it.
I'm trying not to, but I'm the keeper of the chat.
Well, but you don't have to say it. And you don't have to hear it.
I don't have to say it. I still read it. My brain doesn't go, oh, hey. Okay. Greg.
Hi, Blueberry.
Dare you.
Don't listen to DB's words today. They're not the good ones.
Hi, Blueberry. Oh, no. Oh, no, Blueberry's here. I have to watch my mouth while you're saying numbers.
We're not... I can keep an eye on the chat for you.
Oh, God. Okay. And I just do that in each one of these? Or
Yep.
12 times?
2 of them in each one of them. So 2 of those half double crochets in each stitch.
Okay. We'll see how this goes. Oh, wait. Yarn over. And then...
Yeah.
Ah!
Because phones do things, Tanya, in weird places. Sometimes the shortcuts work, sometimes they don't.
Okay.
But we were talking about Hocus Pocus.
Sort of talking about it.
We were starting to talk about it.
Saying things like, it's a classic.
It is now.
No.
Look, if Charlie Brown's Great Pumpkin Things can be classics, if they were classics when I was a kid, then Hocus Pocus can be a classic now.
I remember Charlie Brown stuff from when my brothers were young.
Right. And so it is about the right time frame for this to be a classic. Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Plus, it's just good.
It is good. It is one of my absolute favorite non-scary Halloween movies.
Yeah. Although it's got some moments that, for younger kids are kind of scary. Or for people who haven't seen it before, you know.
It's a gateway horror.
Yes. That's exactly what it is. It's gateway.
Yeah, it's gateway horror.
And, some of us just don't progress past the gateway, and that's okay.
Some of us nosedived into the deep end of horror.
Whatever it takes.
I don't think whatever it takes is a good take on that, Danny.
You know, whatever makes you happy. How's that? You do you,
Oh,
Dee Dee.
I fall asleep to horror movies. There is something wrong with me.
I mean, it could be worse. I fall asleep to the same thing every night, because that's how my brain works.
Shoot.
And it's not murder, so... Actually, no,
Well,
it starts with a murder. Never mind.
What did you fall asleep to? Hold up.
I watch Sister Act to fall asleep.
Oh,
And it
that's
starts
good
with a
movie.
murder.
It does.
So-
Yeah.
Let's start with a murder. I don't know if I'm doing this right, Danny. But you know what? Don't care.
Just push through. You can do it. Like Greg says, you can do it.
I don't trust him.
But hey, I'm not quoting any of the numbers.
That's only because you were like, no, she's 10. And I was like, Danny.
Sorry. Yeah. Well, that was me panicking in my oldness. It's fine.
I mean, I told my sister that she was 10 until I still tell her she's 10 and she's 25. It was
Some
so
of us
funny.
are still counting over here.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
That was my fault. Now I am the problem.
It's fine. We all will take turns being the problem, and that's cool.
I'm a biznatch. I keep forgetting to yarn over.
But yeah, I remember watching Hocus Pocus in Oklahoma.
Okay. So that was between
We're going to say numbers.
That's fine.
89 and 94?
Yeah.
92.
3.
Yeah.
92.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been around a while. But it's a gentle introduction to horror.
Yes. Well, it's a Disney movie.
The witches are creepy,
Just,
but they're not...
They're not real scary?
they're
No.
not. Oh God,
They
what is
don't
her name?
look terrifying.
They're not Angelica Houston in that one witch movie.
Yeah.
You're way ahead of me.
Sorry.
She always is.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. My hands, they need things to do.
I think. Oh, I made it around, Danny. Huzzah! I don't think I did it right, but huzzah!
Let's see.
It's a tiny circle.
It
Yeah.
is. And that's what it should be.
Yeah.
At that point in the pattern, that's what it should be.
And then you do it again.
Yep. Except
Forever?
it's a different ratio. And so when you're making circles in crochet,
Uh-huh.
whatever your base number is, you start out with that many stitches, and the next round you do 2 stitches into each of them. And your next round you do 2 stitches into the first one and 1 into the next. All the way around. So 2 1 2 1 2 1 all the way around.
I'll get there when I get there. Hold on. Let me do the slip stitch first.
Yep.
Which I have forgotten how to do already. Tell me again, Danny.
You're going to put your hook through the first V on the other side of where you are.
Uh-huh.
Put the yarn over it, pull through, and then also pull through the stitch that's on your hook.
Pull the one yarn through both.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for this one, okay. So do that, and then... So instead of yarning over in between putting it through, you would not yarn over.
Right. For the
Okay.
slip stitch, yeah.
For the... So I did the HDC2 for the first round, right?
Yeah.
The HD1...
So the HDC2 means you do the HDC 2 times in a stitch. HDC1 means you do it 1 time. So If in the first round you had 6 stitches, you do in the next round 2 into every stitch, so you'll have 12 total when you're done. You did 1 in each?
I think so,
That's okay.
yeah.
That's okay, because on your first round we had you just do a single crochet. So this sort of catches you up.
Okay.
So this time do that half do the half double crochet into a stitch and then do it into the same stitch again. And you'll do that all the way around.
Does not make sense.
It's
What? Because it gets bigger. Right?
it's increasing the number of stitches you have.
Yeah, it doesn't. So I'm supposed to do it through the same stitch?
Yep.
Twice.
Yeah, twice into the same stitch.
But how? Because you've already picked the stitch up.
Yep. So you're just going to, because you're not picking the stitch up, you're just going under the stitch. So you're going to go under that same stitch again.
What the heck am I doing?
My thoughts exactly. What the hell am I doing?
Okay.
So what you're saying, and I'm gonna. So I do this. I go like this, and I go through here again, Danny. Like a little weird in between area. I don't think I know what I don't, and this is why I don't crochet.
Hold on, let's see.
I am confused.
I'm going to see if I can show you on here. Can I show you on here? Is it going to show?
No,
Damn.
I don't understand.
Let's see if I can hold this so I'm not showing off all the stuff. Okay, so do you see it looks like a little bar
Sure.
when you're holding it flat? That little bar, when you look at it from the side, is going to be like a V. And you're going to go under both sides of that V to grab your yarn over.
That was not helpful.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't get it.
This feels like a we need to do it in person thing, doesn't it?
It does, and I think we've said that like 100 times about
sorry.
crochet specifically.
Yeah.
Don't. There's like a giant hole now. I don't understand.
Do we need to just put this one on hold for now? Send you down the wiki hole instead?
No.
You're gonna fight it. You're gonna make it work.
I'm gonna frickin' try. Just don't get it.
DB needs a hug.
I'm not smart enough for crochet.
That is not true. You are smarter than a lot of people who do crochet.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of feel... No, I'm fine, Greg. Sorry, that was very aggressive. Oh, son of a gun.
The actual fuck?
Story of my life, Danny.
Are you doing the bobbles?
I'm trying to do the bobbles.
Yeah. Good luck with that. That's how you explained it to me last night.
Yeah, no. And it just looks weird as all get out.
It does. It does.
That is not what the bobble looks like.
You're at the bobble already, Danny?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's not what her bobble looks like.
I am gonna have to quit.
It looks more like a butt than a brain. Look at that
Heck?
piece of crap. That is
my.
not.
Oh no. Everything is
that
bad.
the second, like you did both bobbles?
Yeah,
Yeah, you did something different there.
something went weird.
Because mine didn't turn out that way. And you were coaching me along, so.
All right, we're gonna try this again.
feel real dumb.
I mean, I guess some brains do look like butts, Greg, but this is not supposed to.
This looks weird. I don't know if this worked.
What?
Oh boy. Okay. I'm just gonna, I guess, keep forcing it. Oh. I guess. I don't know. The frick.
I'm just looking at it, messing around with the yarn until it looks like something. I can relate to that.
Okay. You know, that, honestly, Tanya, that's the first step to being a designer, so look at you go.
Oh my lord. Can you, like, not split on me a whole bunch? Thank you.
Okay.
Oh god.
that.
There's a giant hole again. What is happening?
Now a chain.
Oh, let's learn Magic Circle. Deebles, it'll be fun.
Okay, fine. I'm a big liar, liar, pants on fire.
Oh, Deebles, you'll learn how to make socks in no time. I don't
This
wanna make
has
socks.
nothing to do with socks, my dude.
Oh, DB. Oh, Lord. This looks awful. I don't think this is right.
Keep going. It looks better as you get bigger.
I don't know, man. This looks real bad.
Okay, if I squish it a lot,
Yeah, play with it a little bit.
it looks a little more bobbly.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Go through. Don't split. Yarn over correctly.
Correctly.
Oh my god, don't split, don't split, don't split. Or do, whatever.
Okay.
So, question for our friends in chat. Have you watched Hocus Pocus? And if so, when was the first time you watched it? If I recall correctly, our friend Greg has not watched it.
What?
I believe that's what he claimed.
No for Greg.
Gregory, you have a child. Watch the Hocus Pocus. Yes. For Blueberry in the 6th grade art class.
Oh, wow. That sounds like a fun class.
She watched it. Awesome. Blueberry, get your dad to watch the movie.
Peer pressure him.
Is that really peer pressure, though?
Peer pressure. How's that? Let's see.
No.
Ooh, Tanya saw it in theaters. Nice.
I did not, because I was 2.
Yes, Lady Bedivere, you may want to do the, if you want to get this pattern, I linked it earlier. I think I will link it again. The pattern is on sale on Etsy right now for half price. So it is $4 for the next, 4 hours. I noticed that this afternoon when I was setting up our links for Instagram, that it was on sale for 14 hours. And I think we've got 4 hours left. So, and it's a cute pattern. The baubles are kind of a bitch. But
The whole thing's kind of a bitch. Don't let Danny lie to you.
now, to be fair, the cauldron wasn't bad. the cauldron, let me, in case you missed it earlier, this is the little cauldron that they'll go in. And it's supposed to hold several little coasters. It even has little handles, and it also has baubles, but the baubles on the bottom of the cauldron were less of a pain in the ass. Ah, yes. It is not a bad pattern. The bauble abbreviation is weird. But once you get past that, it should be fine.
Okay.
Everyone glares at me.
I think I've made it to the end.
Yay!
It does not look like a circle anymore.
What sort of shape does it look like?
I don't know.
Let's see.
It looks all wonky.
That's okay.
No, it's pretty decent.
Gets better as it grows.
You're just gonna keep telling me that.
It gets better, it gets better.
Alright, so
Except
slip
after you get
stitch
to the
again.
5th row, you're not going to be happy.
I'm not? No. I'm
That's
only
when
on
you do the bobbles.
3.
The bobbles are the
God.
bubbles. I'm not sure what they're calling it.
Don't do that. Okay. Get back on there, please, and thank you.
Now let's see if I can remember how to do the bobbles again.
Yeah.
Why do you hate me?
I've got faith in you. You can totally make it work.
What makes one of us, Danny? Get in there, you slippery bitch. We have not talked. This was a terrible thing for us to do for Hocus Pocus. We have not talked about the movie at all. We've just cursed at the yard.
Yeah. So yeah, insane patterns are a thing. I have a harder time reading crochet patterns than knitting patterns. And I think it's probably just a matter of practice because I read and write knitting patterns like all the time. And crochet, I do a lot of like free-form crochet. Well, that's just like, I find it really easy to figure it out as I go. Really hard to write down a pattern for it. So like any of the cute little things that I've crocheted, I don't have patterns for those.
So many.
I'm never going to
patterns
release
for crochet.
patterns for those. I'll release patterns for my knit stuff, but the crochet, nah. Because I couldn't replicate it. Alright, I got 3 little baubles. They're very floppy. Floppier than I thought they'd be. But that's okay. Everything is going to be fine. It's just yarn. I don't know if DB's glaring at me or it's something else she heard.
Mom's listening to The Greatest Showman. It's very loud. I was like, what is happening in my house?
She's watching the wrong show. She should be watching Hocus Pocus.
That's what I'm saying. That's not even a Halloween movie, Mom.
I mean, some of the characters are in costumes.
You could say that about any movie then, Danny.
Yes, you could. I'm trying. I'm stretching. So the teen boys, I saw the
30 years later?
the Instagram reel you sent me
Yeah.
of the bullies reenacting their scene. I'm like, that was entertaining.
Oh, fuck. I've lost count.
Oh.
Shit. I don't care. Whatever.
It's just numbers. Which round are you on? Your
I don't know anymore.
okay. I'll just stop.
I finally got one
I'm
that
just
looked
gonna
like a
have to
bobble.
like try and do this
Nice.
not while we're talking on a show.
Yeah, probably.
I don't even know if this is the second time I've gone through this hole. This might have been the fourth. Shit.
Oh dear.
It'll be fine. It'll all work out in the end. I'm going to find a different pattern for baubles for the next one that I do, because this just sucks.
That's what I was doing last night.
Looking-
That's why I was so frustrated.
Yep. Yep. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to make these. It's a really cute pattern.
It's a cute pattern. I'm just over here going,
Well, DB is struggling with the new to crochet, and I'm struggling with the tension on these baubles, and I think some of it is the yarn that I'm using, because this is a very soft cotton.
So I'm supposed to use cotton?
No, you're not.
Oh, what am I
It does
supposed
not call for cotton.
I don't think I'm supposed to be using acrylic though either.
Let me look at the top of the pattern.
I don't think so, because that's how heat problems happen.
It does recommend lily sugar and cream, so that is a cotton.
Look at you, Danny.
Well, but the cotton I'm using tonight is Premier Home cotton, and it is super soft and feels nice on my hands, but it feels like it's like super stretchy and not holding the shape as well, and I think that's why the baubles are looking a little bit wonky for me.
I don't know if I got around to the other side of this thing again, because I was not counting. Whatever, we'll slip stitch it anyway.
There you go. Just get close, it'll be fine.
I don't even know if I'm close, Danny. I'm getting a weird star pattern out of this.
It'll be fine.
There's a lot of holes in this. You know what? I give up.
No!
And with that, I'm done.
Time to the Google.
What? It's definitely not looking like this picture.
It's okay. Next time I come visit you in person, we'll figure more out.
Are you coming to me?
I don't know. Sure, why not? Oh gosh, what did I do to that bauble? Oh no, I gotta undo that one. That was not good.
Regrets. Everything is a regret right now. Regrets, Danny, regrets.
So many regrets. It's okay, Mom.
Okay.
How did I mess up that bauble? It's like it turned around on me halfway through. It's fine. It's fine. So, GB, what can you tell me about Hocus Pocus?
It's a movie that was done in the 90s by Disney.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what else you want to know.
I don't know. Do you have opinions about
I don't have any opinions about anything but crochet right now. And much like Mr. Perler.
Oh dear.
Mr. Crochet is also a pain in my ass. Or Mrs. Perler, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Movie was done in 93. It's an hour and 36 minutes. It's PG.
Huh.
Really?
Yep. The director's name was Kenny Ortega. Let's see. Let's go to the fun facts. Trivia. Oh, gross.
What?
Doug Jones revealed that the moths that come out of his mouth at the end are real, not CGI.
Oh.
That man.
What he doesn't do for his craft. New Newsies, that's where he's from. Okay, I knew that name.
Oh, that makes sense. I like that movie.
You have a delightful laugh.
Thank you. When it's not a snort.
Or an angry growl.
Oh, I think I only have like 2 more baubles to
Oh,
go.
Mom is just listening to Hugh Jackman singing because now it's freaking Oklahoma, my
Okay.
least favorite musical.
So just a Hugh Jackman night. And, there's nothing wrong
Apparently.
with that. We do love a good Hugh.
Yeah. Sarah Jessica Parker has said that she found being in the flying broom harness so comfortable that instead of being lowered back to the ground during the extended downtime between certain takes, she would stash a copy of the New York Times on her person to read while remaining suspended in the air.
Oh, fun.
Okay.
Oh, Sarah Jessica Parker's 10th great-grandmother was arrested in Salem, Massachusetts in the late 1600s for committing acts of witchcraft and choking a neighbor to death.
Oh,
Okay.
Never went to court. She escaped with her life, and the accused ended this Salem witch trials. The devil's dog was Kathy. I can't say her last
Jimmy?
name's dog. Yeah, that was her dog.
Aw. that was funny. The whole thing with the devil.
Yes. City of Salem, Massachusetts used the film as a theme for the opening parade for their 2018 Haunted Happenings to coincide with the film's 25th anniversary.
Okay.
The local National Park Service officer made a doll of Winifred dressed in one of their uniforms, while the Sloughton School made a float based on Thackeray.
Thackeray Banks.
Oh, the guy who plays the devil and his wife are brother and sister in real life.
Okay. What do we have the names of the actors for that?
Yeah, Gary Marsh and Penny Marsh.
Oh, Marshall. Yeah.
Yeah, Marshall, sorry.
I was gonna say I recognized her from a bunch of stuff. She's a director.
Mm-hmm.
wasn't she in Laverne and Shirley?
I think she was. Yes. Ooh. Oh gosh, did we just make another reference that DB's too young to get?
What?
Did you ever watch Laverne and Shirley?
No.
Have you heard of it?
No.
Greg, Tanya.
Please?
Sheen Murray played the human version of Binks, and the actor James Marston voiced the character both in his human and feline forms.
Really?
Yeah.
I like him.
In 2017, Marsden told the Daily Beast that producer dubbed his voice over Murray's because the actor sounded contemporary, and they thought it would be more realistic if Zachary had an affected accent from the same time period as the witches.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
P.S. I hate these baubles, so I'm pulling them out. And I'm going to do something different. And that's okay, because it's crochet. You can do whatever you want.
Why didn't you tell me that last night?
That it's okay because you can do whatever you want?
That I could pull them out and do something else?
Yeah, but yours look way better than mine have been looking. I don't know if it's like
It's probably the yarn.
the yarn.
Yeah.
Also,
Tanya,
the skill.
you're so funny.
I love you so much, Tanya. You are my favorite human. Uh, yep. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yes, Lenny and Squiggy. Who always reminded me of the two from Greece. Potsy and wow, I can't remember the other one's name. But you know what I mean.
This movie was released in July of 1993.
Oh, so maybe I didn't watch it in Oklahoma. I thought I did.
They were trying to avoid a competition with Nightmare Before Christmas, which also released in 1993.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Somehow I had in my head that that was not as old, but well, it's also a classic Halloween movie now.
Or Christmas, depending on who you are.
We have a Hershey sleeping beside us. It's very cute. It's all curled up in a tiny bed. I mean, Hocus Pocus was just... It's kind of a sweet, goofy movie.
Sweet.
As far as scary stuff goes, it's not that scary. But like we said, it's like a gateway horror movie.
One that parents let their kids watch, not knowing where it will lead them.
Disney bought the script in 1984.
Oh wow, so it had been waiting.
Yep.
Okay, okay. The Curse of Bridge Hollow. I have not heard of that one.
I've heard of that one. I haven't watched it yet, though.
The the looks were very iconic. They were very, very of the times. I think I dressed like the girl with the long hair for pretty much all of high school.
A sequel book released in 2018 revealed that Jay and Ernie's fate. They were eventually rescued, and one boy went on to become the principal of the local high school. The other became a park ranger so he could join search and rescue ops with the goal of helping lost and trapped people.
Okay. Well, I'm glad they got rescued.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I will have to check out this Curse of Bridge Hollow.
Yeah, you're not a spooky, scary movie person.
I am not. I am give me Hallmark romances.
Any day.
I come by it honestly.
Yeah.
Give me the spooky ones. Bette Miller was 48 years old when this was filmed, and she was 76 years old when the new sequel.
Wow.
Sorry. head is doing math and it hurts. I don't like it. I'm only 3 years younger than she was when she did that movie.
You
Or-
could be in the third one.
Yeah, thanks, Tanya. Sorry.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, gosh. It's fine. It's fine. That's okay. The other day I found, I ran across on my Spotify playlist a bunch of Bette Midler songs. And I forgot that I have that whole one album memorized. Because the songs came on and I just sang along with them. I'm like, oh, cool, my brain still knows all this. Can't remember what I had for breakfast, but I can sing along to Bette Midler, so cool.
Yep. Last bobble.
Yay!
Maybe. My fingers don't want to work.
Well, we've been working them pretty hard with these baubles.
Yeah, the baubles are hard to make.
Yeah. I think I'm pleased with what I've decided to do. I'm basically doing a half
Shell stitch?
well,
kind of?
it's a bauble, but I'm attaching it straight to the edging instead of
Oh.
having it on a little dangly.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's going to look as good in the cauldron, but I think it's going to be cuter as a coaster.
But in the cauldron, you're just squishing everything together anyway. So,
Exactly. The cauldron is just a placeholder. I noticed the new version, the Hocus Pocus 2, had way more songs in it.
Yes.
They were definitely
Because
making it more of a musical showcase.
and it was more of a cash grab kind of thing anyway.
Yeah.
It was weird.
I mean, I didn't hate it, but I haven't watched it again.
No, I haven't either.
Whereas I watch the original like every year.
Correct.
So that's something to say about the quality of it. They were banking on the nostalgia.
It 100%. I think it had potential. But I think them trying to focus, because a lot of the focus was supposed to be on the new like girls who are friends and whatnot, right?
I think so.
And they didn't focus enough on that. So when they brought back the Sanderson sisters, they did this whole like, oh, here they were as children back in the day as well. And I'm like,
Yeah. We don't always
Didn't love
need a
it.
backstory for the bad guys.
I don't want sympathy for my bad guys. Why can't my bad guys just be bad?
I think it's because Maleficent did well with that. That they're like, ooh, yeah. We can do that for all the bad guys now."
Okay, stop making me try to feel sympathy for Cruella de Vil, who literally wants to kill puppies.
Yeah.
ta-da!
Yay!
She's my least favorite Disney villain as is.
Hold it a little bit further this way.
There you go.
Look at that!
Oh, it looks so good. So I go back to struggling.
Nice.
You know what? No. Taking it out.
The whole thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I think I messed up. Because one side's looking longer than the other. And I'm like,
Oh. That's because counting is hard.
It's because crochet doesn't make sense.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I wish it did, because I think I would like to do some of this stuff, but
And again, it may be something that once we have a chance to craft in person,
yeah.
it'll make more sense. Because I learned crochet from my mom. I didn't learn much crochet from the internet. Knitting I learned a lot of, like I learned the knit stitch and the purl stitch from my grandma, but
All the
everything
rest
else
you
I picked up
did on your own.
from books and the internet. But crochet, I had someone in person.
It's kind of what I've done with knitting as well. Like I've learned a lot from you, Danny, but then like if I pick up a pattern, I'm like, well, let me go see what this means.
Yep. You know what I should check? I should check. Ooh, that's a bright. Sorry.
Right, yeah.
I should check and see if we have plans for our next episode. Because sometimes I forget to check that in advance. And then you ask me at the end, and I'm like, oh, stuff. We're going to do stuff and things. Okay. Cool. We can talk about stuff and things. So we are not going to have an episode in 2 weeks. The 29th,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You had something.
I have a friend here.
Yeah. So we're not going to do an episode in 2 weeks, which means our next episode will be on November 12th.
Okay.
And we're going to be talking about Lore Olympus.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to be coloring pages from the Lore Olympus coloring book, because that comes out on October 31st.
Ooh.
Yep. Time to get out my Sharpies.
Yep. BB and her Sharpies. That's I don't know that I recommend coloring in a coloring book with Sharpies, but okay. You do you, boo.
It's fine.
I'm going to get out my pencil crayons, or depending on what the pages are, I might get out like my alcohol ink markers, but
Your ohuhus?
my ohuhus.
I actually
haven't
have
used
some of
mine
those
in a
now.
long time.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I want all of the Lore Olympus books. I have got the
I have
first
one of them.
3 so far.
I have one, because that's what we're reading. And I went, yes.
I have not picked it up and reread it in a while, but I have the first
I
3.
am so far behind. So I was reading it on Webtoons, or whatever it was
Yeah,
called.
that's when I started too.
Yeah. And then I fell off for a while just because, like, I think I had a lot of people that were like, oh, hey, have you finished this? Have you finished this? And I'm like, no, and I never will now.
Yep.
It's like the Cursed Princess Club. I haven't finished that one either.
Is it done?
Yes.
Oh, I also have not finished it.
Yep. We gotta do that so we can talk about that someday. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was a fun one.
It was. Yeah, that was a good one. So we'll add that to the list of things to look at. But okay, this is not bad. So I altered my baubles because fuck baubles.
That's
And so
cute.
mine looks
Oh, those are cute.
almost sunflowery,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but when I fold it up, you still get the bubbly effect.
Yeah.
So I can have several in there.
I'm gonna put both of them in.
Yeah, that is definitely a chunkier yarn than
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been using. But yeah, there we go. 2 of them in there so far.
Oh, that's cute.
And because it ended up small, I bet I could. Yeah, it it stacks in the bottom, so I could
Oh.
probably get a bunch in here. Like I
Yeah.
can have more coasters. So I'll do up all of my orange yarn because I've got this. I've got quite a bit left, and I've got a whole other ball of this. So I'll do them all into little who's-a-thingies, coasters, and they'll be a matched little set.
Cute.
Yeah, I like having fun holiday themed sets, and I need some more coasters anyway. So
Yeah.
I'll weave in my ends, and I'll make up a couple more. And yeah, if you decide to make this yourself and you're having problems with the baubles, I basically just did half the bauble pattern right on the edge. I didn't make it on the stalk that dangles. And I think it looks just as cute.
Fair
and
enough.
if you don't think so, then you can do it the way the pattern calls for.
The way I'm doing it. Oh my goodness.
So
Hey, this
Any
is a
words?
safe place.
Any
You
words?
can curse here, Danny's mom.
use
I
the sewing
just about
machine
did.
language you want.
Oh, that was 4 times on the same bauble that I pulled it out.
Oh,
Oof.
that's maybe time to stop for the night.
Yeah, I think we'll quit here.
Yep.
My fingers don't want to work. Oh my goodness.
Fair enough.
Yes, crafting should be fun. If it doesn't work for you, change it up, do something else. That's why I quit.
Yeah.
Like, it was just not working with this. And you can even see this is way floppier than.
Yeah.
So I think it's the yarn that made these baubles so terrible to try to even attempt to do. So I'll try it on other yarn and it'll be fine. But I do like, you can't see
I like
of
the
course when I
color.
put it down, but when I put it down, all of the little baubles sort of go
They all
oops,
split
around
up,
the
yeah.
edge, and it's like
Oh.
they'll cup your drink nicely, so it's not going to just slide off the
I'll
coaster.
hold it up. You can probably show it.
So yeah,
Oh,
they
cute.
sort of cup the coaster a little bit, or cup the drink. So yeah, I like that as an alternative.
You have to show me how to do that. I'll try it on mine.
Okay,
I hate those baubles.
but we love Hocus Pocus.
Yes.
We do love Hocus Pocus, but the first one.
Yes, the first one, the original.
Yeah.
I think that's it for tonight, isn't it?
I think it is. I gotta
I
get
think
up
it is.
early tomorrow and go to the office. Boo.
Boo.
Yep.
Boo. Well, thanks everyone in the chat for joining us. I love when we get chat interacting with us. I'm sorry that
Yeah,
it's
we do.
because we all felt ancient and crumbling.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And Greg knows his numbers.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And thanks, Mum, for coming and joining us.
My pleasure.
Yes.
This was
Nice
fun.
to see
It's
everybody.
always a joy to have you.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, math stream. We should do a math stream. We should invite Greg on. He can tell us all the numbers.
I am not a math kid. Don't do this to me.
Oh, okay.
Well, do your math stream when I can't be here.
All right. Well, our next stream, like we said, is going to be November 12th. So about a month from now.
Yeah.
And
Oh, sorry. Jesus.
it's all those baubles. They're too much. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Lore Olympus. So if you have a chance, if you can pick up the book, you can read it, or you can pop onto Webtoons and you can read it on there. It is still free on Webtoons. I think you can't get all of them all at once. I think it's one of the ones that's limited by day,
Oh, is
unless
it?
you buy credits. It might be. Some of them are like that. It might not be. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've looked at it on there.
I haven't looked at it in forever. I thought it was only if you wanted like access to it early that they did that.
Some
For
of them,
each chapter.
Some of them do it. Some of them, it's just a certain number per day that it'll let you read.
Let me look at it up. Let me look it
Jeannie's
up.
gonna
Hold
go
up.
find out
Give
for
me
us.
just. Where is Webtoons? There it is. I've been on here. Oh
And
God.
if you like the little cauldron and
Oh
coaster
shoot.
set, oh shoot, oh dear.
Yeah, it's making me put in my birth date, which is probably not a good sign.
All right. But yeah, I know that I have pre-ordered the Lore Olympus coloring book, It is available for pre-order, and it is supposed to be released on the 31st. So, if that is something that interests you, by all means, pick it up. Oh, if you have the Fable app, it is it's sort of a Goodreads-ish way of keeping track of what you're reading, but they have the ability to have book clubs, and we have a That's Pretty Crafty book club set up on Fable. So all you have to do is look for it, search That's Pretty Crafty, and you'll see a picture of my dog. her face is my profile. And we've got our regular logo showing up. So you can join that, and right now it only lets us have one book at a time. So we've got Lore Olympus as the book that we're talking about.
Yeah.
But you can join us there, and as we figure out other books and series that we're going to talk about, we will add them there. And yeah.
You're right about the daily pass, Danny. The crazy thing is it's not like in order.
Oh.
Like 9, I can read up to 9, and then the daily passes go into effect, and then I can read 13, 18,
Oh no.
31,
All right.
47.
So if you want to start reading Lore Olympus, maybe start now so that you can read daily and get your daily passes.
120.
Oh my.
It's fine.
Hold up, we're not done yet. What is just... Oh, okay. That's apparently where I left off. Gonna keep scrolling down.
But we're only going to talk about volume 1.
286, which is the afterword.
Okay. So yeah.
I think the ones that are open for free in between are like filler things.
Gotcha. But yeah, check out Lore Olympus on Webtoons and
I guess.
or buy book.
Or get the book, yeah.
Get the book. All right. I think that's it for us, huh?
Yep, I think so too.
All right. Thanks for coming, everyone. We'll see you next time.
It's been fun.
Goodbye.
Thanks. Bye.